The fear finally broke. Actually, did some serious meditations last night. I felt a break, and I said my intention was to wake up and not feel this fear anymore. Woke up this morning actually and journaled because I had some thoughts that came through, and I thought about doing a video. Felt really vulnerable about it. I'll just record the video and decide whether to post it or not after that. That whole process was recalibration. I really began to become very aware of my life really being out of alignment and feeling like I was living a lie, was being a lie, and that feels shallow. It lacks meaning, there's no fulfillment from it. Became very aware that I was exchanging my life for money, which we all do. We have to earn a living, right? But I think when you also have an awareness that maybe you've buried that you were born or put here to do a thing, and that you're not doing that thing because you're a coward, at some point it becomes intolerable and you don't have a choice but to do something about it. And that awareness is very uncomfortable because it means that you have to make very big changes and maybe take risks that you're not 100% comfortable with. And then when you finally make the change, you've stepped into that space, then it's like, oh my God, what have I done? I'm now in this space. I need to make it work. And then you're realizing that you no longer have the insurance of a monthly paycheck. And the reality of that begins to hit. There's a lot of fear that gets brought up to be purged out because that fear cannot live in a space that is supposed to be creative. It just cannot live there because nothing can be born from that space. And so I have had a really tough 4 days of trying to move past that. Let it come up, let it come out. Yeah, that was something else. My purpose really is, yes, I would love to earn a living making art, but it's bigger than that. It is the awareness that I am here to be a testament to the fact that you must live in alignment with your natural and God-given gifts and talents. You must use them. It is a lie to think that you can go through life ignoring them, and especially ignoring them because you're a coward, which is essentially what I think kept me from pursuing a career full-time as an artist. I got very comfortable with the money that I could earn and the very comfortable living that I could make doing other things, not being very conscious of what that actually cost me, until I couldn't ignore what it cost me anymore. That life that I had created began to feel like a vice that was slowly being tightened more and more and more, until I literally just popped out of the vice because I could not stand being in that restricted space anymore. And it was a very uncomfortable shift to make. But here's the other thing that I had to process. The whole reason why I never came out of university and went straight into art, the subject that I had focused on, is because I bought into the lie that I wouldn't be able to make a good living creating art. That my art wouldn't be good enough to warrant anybody spending any money on it. And here's what it took me 25 years to understand and really know inside, is that we all can't be doing the same thing. You can't all be doctors, we can't all be lawyers, we can't all be bankers, we're not all analytical. Each of us has a gift. And together those gifts create a healthy balance in the world. And creatives and artists are here to be able to express in material things the art that they create and in their lives just by virtue of the way that they live. Their role is to express all the things that others are not able to express. So it's not just about the art, it's about the energy of it and the expression that you put into that art. And that is why art enthusiasts love art, because they appreciate that expression. They are tied maybe to the artist and the way that the artist lives and the things that the artist has had to process to be able to create that art. And that came to me this morning on my walk. And I thought it would be worth documenting.